Okay, right here I'm going to show you how to create or update, not create from scratch, but update a workflow that's already there. It's so much easier to update a workflow than to create one from scratch. So let's go ahead and we're going to go to, from your dashboard, we're going to go to automation. And let's just look at a 4-day opt-in email sequence. And this will also be provided in your, what we call our snapshot in your account. So I click on that, and you may see that there's been an upgrade. Go ahead and click proceed, because the system's always being upgraded. And so we're just going to scroll up to the top of the page, and I'll go through what this reads, and then we'll click on each one. So what starts off the workflow is what is the trigger. Well, the trigger for this one is an opt-in form is submitted. That could be a form on your website or that someone submitted. Then, as soon as they submit it, the first email comes out, most likely a welcome email. Then it's going to wait a day. And then we'll wait a day and see, well, did they complete the next step? Let's say that they sign up for an appointment. Did they purchase something? Whatever it is that you need. If they did, then it goes on this side, and we get them out of this email sequence. If the person did not make a purchase, schedule an appointment, whatever, they didn't take the action that you wanted them to take, then it goes to email 2. Wait a day, or as long as you want. I'm saying a day, but you can wait however many days, hours that you want. Did they complete the next step? Which again, what is it, that action that you want them to take, that you asked them to do in the email? If they did, yes, then they're out of this email sequence. If not, we go to email 3. Send that one out. Wait, see if they respond. Did they respond with the action that you want them to take? If yes, they get out. If no, then we go to the email 4. If they don't respond, then we end. Or you can keep going for as long as you want. You just keep adding these 2 branches. If we wanted to do another one, you would click a button here. Then you would go ahead and add in the next one, which will be wait. And then you would send out a branch, or put the branch out whether they react for an email 4. If not, then you would send out possibly email 5. So let's look at each of these then. So we go back up to the top here, and we look at opt-in form. When you click on that, this works. This opens up. So the one thing is you have to be very careful with triggers. You have to be very careful on what the trigger is. If you are not putting in a trigger and you publish it, everybody will get this. So you want to be very intentional and very thoughtful through this process. So this trigger is a form is submitted, the opt-in form is submitted, and this will be whatever your opt-in form is called. For example, this form is called opt-in funnel template form. You would have, there could be other forms that you have, and they would all be listed here. So when that form is submitted, which is here, there's other options of different things that you can do as trigger, but you want when the form is submitted, then it would go to the next step. You can name this trigger whatever you want. This is just easy opt-in form submitted. So then you would save. You always want to save. And so once that is submitted, you want to talk about the next step. First is the email 1. And again, you could call it whatever you want. You may want to actually name this email. It might be called, let's just say, welcome email. That can be the first. That can be the first email from whatever your company, your name is. And we'll talk about this a little bit later, but these are pre-filled data points. So opposed to having to type in your name, you can actually tell it to pull in a field, and the field can be your company. And so what I like to do is that the user is you, and then you can just put your full name. Oops, I should have remove what was already there. and then get up that phone there. From your company email address, you can type that in, or you can put in pre-filled information. I'll talk about that, filling that stuff out in another video. Then the subject, and then here is a couple options that you have. If you already have a template that you want to send out, and it's a pre-made email, that is a template, you can put that in here. Or you can, if you don't have a template, then you can actually leave that blank, and you can fill out the the information here. So the template could be your let's say Chase formula email one, and that will populate here. But let's say that you have none, then you can just type it in here, whatever you want the email to be. It's always nicer to have a template to be consistent. And so I highly recommend, and I'll show you where those templates are, but I highly recommend using templates instead. There are snippets, and then there are templates, and I will show you each of those as well. So once you have that in there, if you were adding an attachment, that's fine. If you want to test this email, which you always should, you'll put the email address in here, and then you'll hit save. I'm just going to hit cancel, just because I put some stuff in it. It's going to probably break because I didn't complete it altogether. Wait 1 day. So this here I have wait 1 day. Basically what it says, wait 1 day, and then you put how many days. If you want to wait minutes, days, hours, you can do that. You can put 2 days, however many you want in there. Do they complete the next step? So you click on that. So this is where it gets a little tricky. So let's say I want to say, did they complete, or did they make an appointment? Okay, so did they make an appointment? Now the easiest way to do this without embedding a workflow within a workflow is that you can have in your appointment workflow, when someone books an appointment, you can put a tag to that. And you can say, you can have the tag be called completed next step. Let's just pretend that's it. Or let's say you had a tag that said appointment made. And that would be created once you created the appointment, or once the person made an appointment. So in this instance, if the tag was there, then that means this person is no longer a lead. It's more like a hot lead. And so you would say, okay, whatever the tag is, we're just gonna call it completed next step. Once that happens, the person now goes, there's nothing for them to do. Or you can have them go to another sequence, or you can then say that they get another tag or whatever. So I'm gonna cancel this, I'm not gonna save it, but if they complete the next step, and that's it's not a none that they actually have that tag, let's say the tag complete next step, then you can add what happens here, or you can just put them out of the email sequence, and you can start a whole new one based upon when the appointment is made. So that's how this works here. I just wanted to show you what you can also do from the appointment side, which I was saying, let's say that the person made an appointment and you click on that and you wanted to add another filter to say that the tag has tag, what I say, completed next step. So once an appointment, here's an example of what you can possibly do to add a tag when someone books an appointment. So let's say they booked an appointment, you get a confirmation email, but even before that, you just want to say that they now have a tag, and you're going to click the button and you put add contact tag, and now can say completed next step. see. So what would happen is that, actually I should have named the tag. Oops. Next step. And so when the appointment is made, that you would have completed next step as a tag. And therefore, once that person gets that tag, they will no longer receive those emails. So that's one quick and dirty way of doing that. Workflows can be a little complex, so once you get it done and made, you kind of just leave it and you don't have to touch it again. As far as those email templates, let me show you that in another video.